you?
How are you?
We're here in the Star City of the South, ready to unravel some more mysteries of Roanoke's history.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Abby.
And we're the Star City Sleuths.
If you've ever lived in Roanoke, or even just driven through, you've probably noticed the missing trees on Mill Mountain that start at the foot of the mountain and stretches up to the top.
You'd probably think it's just the power line.
And you'd be right, mostly.
The power line does run up the strip of missing trees, but the strip has been there long before Mill Mountain needed power.
To be precise, it's been there since 1910.
That was 100 years ago.
Way back in 1910, Roanoke was a very different place to be.
Big Lick was a boomtown and it attracted lots of people and attractions.
In the summer of 1903, an amusement park opened at the foot of Mill Mountain. It had an 800-seat theater, a bowling alley, a roller coaster, and a bunch more.
But that's a different story.
At this time, there was no paved road up at the mountain, so few people climbed up to the top. There was an observatory at the top of the mountain to look over the city once you got to the top, but it was a 2-hour hike over dangerous terrain, so it was not worth it.
This was a problem. In 1892, someone came up with a solution.
But the solution was ignored until 1909, when construction began on
Mill Mountain Incline.
That's right. The Mill Mountain Incline was basically like a train that took people up the mountain to see over the beautiful city.
It only took 4 minutes to get up the mountain. That's shorter than today.
They're so lucky. On opening day, on August 14th, 1910, 1,500 people rode to the top of the mountain.
I bet that's more people than had ever been to the summit before.
It costed 25 cents round trip.
That was a lot back then. It was 5 cents to ride streetcars.
For the first year open, the incline carried about 4,000 people a month. But by 1912, people started losing interest.
I got it.
It's not fun anymore.
In 1919, the Mill Mountain Incline Incorporated had to sell the incline.
Ironically, at the same time, a man new to the valley, William P. Henry, was looking to buy the mountain. Yes, you heard it, folks. A man wanted to buy the mountain. And he did, including the incline.
Mr. Henrici built a concrete road so that people in the cars could drive it up.
Eventually, the new road led to the demise of the incline. It was closed in 1929 and was demolished and sold for scrap in 1934.
Now you might be thinking, what did people even do at the top of the mountain in 1910? There was no sty or zoo or anything.
They just looked at the beautiful valley below.
But that's not worth 25 cents. There was a whole other set of attractions back then, including Rockledge Inn, home to the original Mill Mountain Theater, a hotel, and a restaurant.
Although the cars no longer exist, there are still some remains of the incline, besides its original path.
At the tip-top of the mountain near the zoo's entrance is the top support of the incline.
And the remains of the station.
So the next time you drive by the mountain and see the missing trees, think about the incline and how the mountain used to be. Well, that about wraps up our sleuthing for today. We hope you enjoyed and learned something.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and check us out on Spreadshirt at www.starcitysleuths.spreadshirt.com.
And tell all your friends.
And we'll see you next time on
Star City Sleuths!
Ready? Go.
Oh. La 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 la.
Daniel.
Let 'em roll. 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 Yeah. Let 'em roll.
Okay, ready?
Let 'em